a breath of fresh air. We take it for granted. But ever since the Industrial Revolution, the air quality has deteriorated considerably, mainly as a result of human activity. Despite considerable efforts, emissions of particles and gases are becoming a serious threat to our health and to our future. Clean North Sea shipping aims to reduce air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions from ships in the North Sea region. The project, which mainly focuses on harbours, is coordinated from Bergen, Norway. It takes a closer look at both current and future legislation, as well as possible technological, financial and environmental solutions. A survey of European ports shows that air quality, energy consumption and noise are among the most important environmental concerns. Each port and its surrounding area faces its own challenges.
We have lots of industry in our port, not only port activities. And then moreover, we have the city of Antwerp, which is a city of about 500,000 inhabitants, which is next to the port area.
NOx, SOx and particulate matter have a negative impact on people living in close proximity to harbours. Shipping and port handling activities typically contribute to 10 to 40% of the NOx pollution in the neighbouring areas of the ports studied by CNSS.
We exactly are in the intermediate between, let's say, the industrial community and the public opinion, let's say. And therefore we try to balance exactly between this economic growth without compromising the environment.
The CNSS partnership includes a range of different organizations from around the North Sea. The partnership includes research facilities, energy suppliers and policy makers. In Hamburg, one of the research teams is analyzing historical data.
In CNSS we have different ways to calculate the emissions. And one way is that we took a number of motors that has been done by Germanischer Lloyd in our project that have been tested on a test bed, and so the emissions have been measured, and then the data has been collected and it has been analyzed statistically, and then we put it into a model, into an emission model that calculates the emissions from all the ships in the North Sea.
From our perspective at Newcastle University, we've been heavily involved in looking at different modelling techniques for understanding how emissions are actually generated at the ship-by-ship basis.
The website cleantech.cnss.no is another contribution from Newcastle University and the other CNSS partners. The website provides a comprehensive overview of technology for reduction of air emissions from ships. One area of interest is onshore power supply.
Onshore power supply works very well for a ship when it's alongside. However, when a ship leaves the port, onshore power supply isn't really an option anymore.
Currently, the two main relevant solutions to limit emissions at sea are conventional fuel combined with scrubbing and liquid natural gas.
LNG, therefore, combined with OPS, allows you to take away a relatively clean form of high-density fuel with you that is portable once the ship leaves the harbour.
A main benefit of LNG is the substantial removal of particles and gases.
So I think actually it's going to be a combination of balancing the LNG for the ship to move away from harbour together with the OPS to allow the emissions reduction that we seek to do inside ports and when the ship is actually alongside. So I think actually proving out the technology, making the technology available at a price that's affordable within the shipping community is going to be the solution.
In addition to collecting knowledge from various partners and sources, CNSS focuses on both short-term and long-term solutions for emission reduction.
To do that, you've got to come up with ways that convert and store renewable energy in a form that can be used and carried in transport systems particularly. the shipping system. And that's actually a key focus of research here and at many research institutes actually.
We have to think about the time when we cannot use oil anymore because we have run out of oil or because we cannot afford to emit more pollutants or more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere.
In March of 2014, CNSS will present recommendations regarding emission management for ships at berth, a standardized incentive system for ships, technology choices, promotion of an optimal implementation approach, follow-up projects and large-scale investments.
The next step will be to take the conclusions of this final report to the different regional authorities in the North Sea Commission and to national governments and to local governments and other agencies in charge of ports and port duties and port policies.
Final recommendations will be presented at the CNSS conference in March 2014.